very patient in making sure that they can get exactly what they want. Good shot from Rain, though. Brings it back into a 2-on-2 at the very least. But they have the weapon disadvantage. Again, they don't have a defuse kit either. And they could be in a lot of trouble trying to retake this one. Gabby's spotting it out. Flash goes over. And he peeks behind it. Good pickup. And he's around the corner. He's got a triple picked up in this one. And that might be enough to win the round. It should be. As Rain will have to back on out.
Yeah, with that deep plan as well, Yabby can spot and tell Shush he's not actually on it. Don't worry about anything. So Rain's going to bail out. Another good round from Heroic. Another good challenge from FaZe that they just cannot convert at the end of the day. This time in a 2v2. 2-0. Fist bumps all around as Heroic is getting started strong.
But there's kind of a slowdown. Even when you have all the space you could want on the B-bomb side, you're there for a long time, and you feel really comfortable doing that. I mean, if you just look at the way Ancient was played between NIP and OG, it's such a contrast.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing that helps Heroic too is Yabby's in that position for most of that round.
Yeah.
He's pushed up, so he gets to control that long hallway back towards CT spawn, towards middle, and that means they just have, there's so much less stress to have to worry about where that next peak is going to come from. 2-0. Deagles and upgraded pistols picked up for FaZe. They have the MP9 that Rain saved.
Yeah, not that much to fight with here. Twist blocked from taking any 1DX by the smoke for a little while longer. They're gonna clear that. Actually, some damage coming out here. That's interesting.
Really nice early damage, especially considering there's a 3-man stack at the A bomb site already.
Yeah, with the MP9 boosted up, so unfortunately Robs is going to fall really early on, but there's at least one headshot. Follow-up, Brokey, he couldn't continue it, but still, this is really impressive. They're going to pick up the bomb and try and make an escape. Rain wants to hunt it down, and he's a second late. That is so close, but still, he could win the round. He's stolen the AK now, and looks like Yabby, yeah, he's going to try and see if he can slow him down on the rotation.
Such a smart play from Yabby. I don't know if Rain's going to go for it. It might be worth just saving the AK-47. But, I mean, that's something we'll see with Heroic throughout this Ancient T-half is that position at stairs. They love putting a player there to cut off rotations, to be the pivot point around the map to gather information as well. And Yabby calls it perfectly. Rain's going to back off with the AK-47. 3-0.
Some truly dangerous rounds coming in here.
Yeah, every round has been challenged. Yeah. No clean wins yet.
Also just for FaZe, I guess, in terms of, you know, they obviously came in really, really hot to that game yesterday. We saw it was kind of ridiculous. But even losing the pistol round, they don't seem like they're having any trouble fighting Heroic at the moment. So like you said, we want to see that same strong FaZe that we saw yesterday. At least so far, that doesn't look like it's impossible at all. Triple for Cadian in this one.
I mean, you want to do that to the other side. You talk about the same strong FaZe with their individuals, the same strong Heroic in terms of tactics, in terms of mid-rounds, in terms of moving around the map on Ancient. Really cool to watch them work. 3-0. First gun round coming to play, and because of the investment from FaZe, actually surprisingly, they still have a good amount of buys. Rain's able to drop over a weapon to a teammate because of the saved AK-47. Brokey's going to have an AWP. They've got a decent amount of utility. Decent situation for FaZe to be in.
They're walking out behind this. That's a lot of liberties taken here from Heroic. Could be very hard to get this mid control on the T side, because usually there's just a lot of Molotovs and sort of continued smokes down, but they found a great gap. Look at how close to the middle there. The flashbang is there, and Twist is absolutely dead. Nothing you can do about it. Look at the quick reaction. Rops is alone here, and he's about to get crunched in. If he just stays, he's certainly going to die. Nice spray, but he can't find the follow-up. And again, I think Shush would have been there to shoot him in the back no matter what. So this round was almost already done.
Yeah, they're way out of position. I guess the one saving grace for FaZe is the op isn't in any kind of danger at the moment. Brokey and Rain just held up in Jaguar. And yeah, again, just Heroic has done like, this has been like a no BS T-half so far, right? Like they've made their decisions right off contact, right at the moment, essentially, unless FaZe is able to stop them. But here it's just, that's a timing that Twist isn't expecting that flashbang to come in whatsoever because it's just so fast. They didn't slow down around the smoke in middle.
And they actually feel so confident. They're like, let's try and see if we can take just a little bit more away, make it a little bit worse for FaZe so that they can't save the 3 rifles, which you can understand.
Oh, I think they got to be careful too that their money isn't exactly anything special either. So I think Rain just does enough to challenge and show presence and force them back away from the hunt. Still 4-0 for Heroic. And that's the benefit of taking that big risk in middle. As you mentioned, a lot of liberties, no flashbang, just walking around the smoke early on and getting up towards mid at a minute and 26 seconds when that flashbang comes in. That's a timing Twist won't expect.
And Rops is in a very, very tough position up there.
An impossible position, considering when that kill comes in. No chance for anyone to rotate and stop them from getting into CT spawn. He's exposed from 3 different choke points that are now wide open.
4-0. There's the smoke Molotov type setup that normally stops what happened in the last round from happening. This time Twist is going to be there. Teamed up with Rain, who is also pushing out to the B lane, but looks like Heroic have made a pretty decent call to at least group up outside of A right now.
They've done a B contact.
Yeah.
They've done a mid contact. Now it looks like we're getting a massive explosion towards the A bomb site. Not contact with the smokes put out and deployed. That's going to pull Brokey over with an AWP.
Interestingly, they're kind of respecting that Molotov a little bit. That does mean a third player is rotating in here for the FaZe side, so they're a little bit more prepared. Good lineup for Robson. Brokey will get one of the AWP at the same time, and he keeps peeking around the smoke. It's a strong shutdown. Brokey is back with it again, and he was one of the huge factors in the game yesterday. Triple to shut down that attack onto the A-bomb site, and Cadian is on his own.
Those defensive smokes to create a safe alleyway for CTs to stream out of the spawn choke point along the default plant boxes. It's such a strong way of defending that A-bomb site when you can bring numbers to bear. Really, really good hold, and as you mentioned, this time they're delayed. This time they put out the smokes in utility instead of a contact play, and that forces out the counter Molotov that buys time to set up that action.
Cadian's lurking around the map now. Any fight that he's going to get is probably going to be really unfavored because he just has to check so many different corners. But again, if you could make it expensive and get 1 or 2 more kills, it'd be worth it. He's going to be found instead. Too much to clear. Rain deep in that B bomb site. So, first round on the board for FaZe. And they get to save some rifles on top of it. And like you pointed out a minute ago, it's not like Heroic has that much money to work with. So even a loss after winning 4 in a row could be a little bit painful.
Yeah, good mobility from Brokey. Popping out on both sides of that smoke. No way to predict it. No way to know when it's coming. Really tough battle to deal with. Money's a bit busted, as you said. 2 MAC-10s on the board for Heroic.
Yeah, Cadian taking a shot in the middle, but not connecting with anyone. And this... what Rain is doing here, and usually with Kerrigan on the other side of the ramp, that's just one of the hard challenges that FaZe has put to anyone that wants to play against them on this map. He's so good at this, Rain. He's going to find the first kill, and they'll trade it, and they get Twist as well. That's huge.
That's a double kill with the MAC-10 on 2 very, very skilled players, Rain and Twist, to go down. Rob's on a bit of an island now. Exposed from middle.
Would you guess that Robs is here, though?
No, but he can't stay here forever. He's got to be aggressive and peek. That's a nice find. He had to make a play before that smoke dissipated. And now he can back off, but look at the decision from Shush. There's a go. Rob's the A anchor. He's over there. Great. I'll take this space here.
Yeah, very good read. He spots him deep, so they know that they're both there. Mutual exchange of information. Shush feeling very confident. That is a bold peek. Jump!
Oh, my lord.
And he's lucky to be alive. Kerrigan goes for the swing, and he actually gets the battle as well, taking down Cadian. I can't believe that he lived through the first one, but still, he leaves Brokey in a 1 versus 2, and he has no idea where Shush is.
Timing on this is everything.
Spots him, jump down, USP. How many he didn't use the ult? And he gets the kill anyway. Headshot to bring him down. Stan's going to be making a straight run for it, and the question is, could Brokey put this puzzle together? Still the right idea. Smoke is going to be going up, so now he definitely knows. We're actually getting the con inside of it. That's so dangerous! And the AK, he can't win the fight! That spray, he had the time, he had the early advantage, but Stown somehow comes out on top. That should have been Brokey's round.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, what a great fight to win. 2 fights won in that exact same angle for Heroic throughout the course of it. Shush to open things up. But this is nasty. That's HUD armor as well. Good control from Tesses with the MAC-10. They set up a little bit of a mid-round trap once they gained control of the lane to go for that aggression. Found the opening kill, but nothing after the fact. And what a rebuttal from Heroic. It's 5-1, a 4-round lead.
They don't have almost any nades on that T side. It's pretty early on, so again, it looks like they just want to go maybe more contact towards A than the setup from last time. Yeah, just swinging around the corner. They take down Robs, and there's really nobody else here. Brokey started to get there, but he's got to be really careful peeking into this. A little bit of a crossfire now established, but they take down Cadian, and that's a huge kill in the middle. That was Rain picking that one up. So actually, now they can kind of let them have the bomb side. They can just wait. This is a really smart choice from FaZe.
Well, this is a really impressive win from FaZe, and a really important win from FaZe if they can convert it. There goes Yabby, and there goes Shush. That's now twice these kinds of massive bodies towards A have been shut down. So if you're FaZe, you're at least saying, okay, they beat us at B, they beat us in mid a couple times, but at least they're not shutting us down at A. At least we have that kind of unlocked. The initial contact from Rops were 1 for 1, but the bundles from FaZe have been solid after the fact.
Yeah, that should really give them some confidence. And that's obviously super important because if they confidence on a breaks on that A side and they have to pull someone away from middle or even worse from the B bomb side, and they're so much better work with.
So it's going to be more dangerous.
Tech9s, they're going to do it again. They're like, all right, let's see if we can do it one more time. I
Another
like it. Oh, and they run Robs down. This time he got no kills. Let's see if they can actually retake it one more time. FaZe. They managed to get some good kills before the bomb plant in the last round and set up a little bit of a crossfire, and they push forward. Twist and Brokey again, denying any access to this. Wow, impressive, really comprehensive. FaZe, they've got this figured out.
Yeah, very well handled after losing Rops early. Frustrating for Rops, but he's going to be so happy his team's there to back him up in back-to-back rounds. Cadian can maybe hope for a kill in garbage time. There's the first. Doesn't even care about the gun.
All right, second challenge. Somehow still alive. Tickling Kerrigan so slowly. Oh, crouches in. Why is he still breathing?
What's happening?
Have no idea. There's the AK.
Does he just save it?
It's 350.
I know, I was thinking he'd probably just want to go for it and use that to get a kill, but maybe he saves it.
He's got 40 seconds, so wow.
This is, I mean, Heroic's bringing like a real disrespect style to FaZe. And it kind of probably caught him off guard a little bit in the first 4 or 5 rounds, but FaZe is starting to handle business. 3 of the last 4 go their way. Now you're going to start seeing more money for FaZe, so they'll have the Molotovs and the smokes to be able to block off these choke points early to deny some of these faster contact styles. And now it gets into the really fun, like, meaty part of the half where you have to imagine Heroic's going to start slowing down into more defaults, slowing down into what we kind of saw yesterday against NIP, where you have Yabby challenging on one side, Tess is challenging on the other side, really trying to open up the extremities and make some movements, make some shifts, slide some players up in towards mid. And that's what I've been excited about watching all morning in this matchup.
And I mean, if they feel like they can go for some more fights against Robs, if they win one of those fights and it causes a bit of a rotation like it kind of has for the last couple of rounds, then maybe there's something to build with there. Something they can work with towards middle or outside of B. He gets to save the AK, that's something, but other than that, tricky position for Heroic to be in with their money at the moment. Let's see if they can find a way out. 3-5 the scoreline. FaZe starting to establish a bit more control in his first half, which is desperately needed.
Yeah, starting to stabilize. Yabby made his way through. He beat all the utility. Cheeky little corner for him. And again, at least it's information over to his teammates that nobody's pushing down ramp. There's no way FaZe expects this, but I don't think there's a chance they push down this ramp.
The problem is he only has a Glock, right? If he had anything else, just being this close could have ended him a really early kill. A little bit of damage. Cadian thinking about pushing it. Wants to go for the peak, but yeah, it's just a Glock. It's just not doing enough. Good couple of kills coming through early on in favor of FaZe there, and they only lose 1 player. So that's perfectly acceptable, and they're going to live through that round.
All right, let's see if we get the confidence back from FaZe. Remember their defense yesterday as well, and that game they played was so aggressive, so brutal, so in your face. They had mid control each and every time. They were pushing down, keeping control, demolishing any attack before it could begin. And I think that's the style that we're going to see this game settle into moving forward.
Yeah, and when they have, I mean, especially when Rain has that control towards the Jaguar cave, then suddenly it gives Twist a lot more space in the middle to play around with. A lot more things start to work out for FaZe, and it'll be interesting to see, I guess, if Heroic must have a couple of ideas for how to deal with that. Watching any FaZe demo on this, you know how they're going to be playing. Question is if they could break it. A good comeback for FaZe early on. 5 rounds is still pretty good for Heroic on the T side. So right now, anything more they can add on top is probably just going to feel great. 4-5. Brokey on 12 kills.
There's Rain and Jaguar.
Yep.
Twist and Rops to handle middle. Actually, 3-man stacked up in Cave and Jaguar at the moment. Kerrigan kind of bails out when he realizes they're overstacked. But they want to set Brokey up with the AWP to grab an exit, to bait for Rain as he clears things out. If there's no success here for Heroic, they're going to have a tough time on the other side of the map where the bomb is lined up with 3 heading towards the A bomb site, but they need a distraction. They need someone to shift the defense.
Yeah, they really do. Rain sees it coming. Scary stuff there, but he doesn't take that much damage for it. And they're still controlling the middle, which means they're really close to the rotation. If they want to go for that A-bomb side, they've proven again several times they're pretty good at retaking this one, so... Boy, they're sticking back.
Kerrigan doesn't have a smoke for the Molotov either if it gets deployed at the boxes.
Yeah, that's a good point. But I wonder if that's even going to happen now. 40 seconds. Rain making a bit of noise. Definitely heard that on the other side. This next fight's going to be everything. 30 seconds. Shush going to take 1 kill, but Twist still there. Holding the smoke in the middle as it fades. And the bomb is on Cadian, and he's still in the middle. He's quite far away from a bomb site. If they want to make this work, they have to make it work right now. Cadian jump past. That's a leg shot on the stout, and it doesn't even matter. Brokey will finish him with a USP and a good find. A Twist, second kill, and even if he goes down to Shush, it is too late.
Yeah.
Shush can't do anything on this one. Oh, he can do some damage, which is not bad. Gonna get 1 kill there. And a follow-up headshot. All right, making it a little bit expensive. And ultimately gets taken down.
This is going to be the challenge for Heroic. FaZe is going to be a couple steps up from the game they had yesterday against NIP on Ancient. And this time, Heroic trying to spread them thin, trying to challenge at B, trying to challenge in middle and A all at the same time. Shush even gets the kill. But FaZe doesn't bat an eye. They don't blink.
Yeah, and you know, when Shush gets that kill, a lot of other times that would have been a bomb following behind him, but the bomb is in the middle, and even that, you know, FaZe don't get caught off guard. Twist is there. He's like,
well, and also Cadian doesn't know which side to commit to, right?
Yeah.
Because he's got a teammate challenging at both, and he wants to pick the best option, but there's nothing really happening from either side.
No one close. Flash was set up to try and take the fight right up close to the smoke. And again, they're back in those A hallways. Wow, that is a nice find, Brokey. Over the Molotov, maybe couldn't see it, or certainly caught off guard. That's a bit weird and a bit interesting.
Yeah, it really was. Heroic had a cool benefit there. I think they went over to punish Rops as they've done a number of times already in this half. They find Brokey instead. So giving up the A bomb site, moving in towards Donut. Twist and Rops can make the move to challenge in middle if they'd like. They're going to stay put for the moment. Hearing the footsteps.
Is Kerrigan going to get baited out by this mid pressure? Hopefully not. He's in the corner hiding, but there is a pistol up close. Started to fall back a little bit. He's got the right idea. Yeah, he's going to walk right into that AK. So good read, good catch from Kerrigan.
Oh, Rain backed off though. He could have challenged in Jaguar. Now he's gone passive.
Yeah, right. Oh, nice crossfire. Yeah, they can't really break this. They need a grenade to get out of that one. So fantastic defense between Kerrigan and Rain. There was definitely a couple of moments there where someone could have gone horribly wrong. But I think Kerrigan getting that first kill on the ramp against Jabby, that's the start of the good defense.
Heroic hasn't been able to get into their style anytime recently. This is 5 in a row for FaZe, 6 of the last 7. And a lot of it has to do, Heroic's not able to thin the defense and create those gaps. Like they would love to start exploiting them, but they're having an issue actually opening them in the first place.
Which is so cool to see, right? Because this is the style that we're playing is very hard to play against. So watching FaZe be able to step up and absolutely be well prepared and shut it down is glorious. Quite right, having FaZe in this weird spot where they don't look as good as we know they can be.
They look good now. They looked good yesterday.
Yeah.
Looking good here against Heroic.
Rain. 9 bullets left. Not afraid at all. Any pressure finally. Gets a little bit of a chance to reload. Brokey shows up. And Tezes wants to peek it, but he's going to go down. Nice shot.
Okay, here's the attempt. Cadian going to start shifting in towards stairs. Deep Molotov to give him some cover.
Yeah, but it also makes Twist very suspicious. He's going to come back for it, and he can't win that fight. Very strange angle to be battling at there, and Twist goes down for Jaguar on 4. Cadian trying to find the opening. Brokey, I can't believe he's still alive. He takes down Shush.
No.
He's so lightning fast on that one. Goes for it again. Finds another one and nearly takes down Yabby. It's a 1 versus 2. And 35 seconds. He goes straight for the bomb plant. No delays. Rain is shooting for the smoke on the other side, but can't really catch him. And Yabby to try and find 2 more kills to clutch this round for his team. This is about as close as they've been in a couple of rounds right now. Heroic would love a 6th. And I think they know where he is. He's escaped. Good headshot. And now we can play a little bit more for time. Kerrigan gonna tap the bomb, but he has to come up it again. And oh, what a shot! A quad kill, a clutch. And Yabby gets another one for Heroic.
Yeah, that's filthy. What a great individual effort from Yabby. 1v2 win. Maybe a little bit discoordinated or miscoordinated on the double peek from Kerrigan and Rain. Kerrigan didn't swing at the boxes when Rain swung.
Yeah,
That's the one. Swung shallow. I'll tell you what, though, my stuttering aside, Brokey, there's something special about the way that he's able to pull out shots and pull out plays when he's under that much pressure. The way he stays composed.
Oh, you almost cursed him, Jason. He almost got hunted down. They did get twist anyway. That's just nearly getting a double entry in the middle. And when these Molotovs are gone, it feels like Heroic have to put the pressure on. Carrigan not ready for 3 people to be on the ramp. Tesses again with the MAC-10 opening up. And that is, I mean, unless they get a random kill for a smoke right now, I don't think this retake's even going to be possible.
No, Brokey and Rops are already backing off. Rain's shown presence over in Cave, but he's going to start bailing out. Safe plant. And Rain's on his own to find an escape route. Smoke deployed, and he'll have it towards middle.
Wow.
That's a nice little uppercut delivery when FaZe did not expect it.
And also, I mean, Shush getting a kill on Twist, spotting Brokey in the middle, and they are on the A ramp or the B ramp just ready to go. So they have such a great setup for it.
Yeah.
And very often they know Rain is going to be playing forward in the Jaguar cave, so they can guess. There might only be one person at the A bomb side.
Yeah,
bomb side.
pressure and aggression applied at multiple points at the same time on the map, and FaZe just couldn't make a decision.
7 rounds for Heroic to start with. This is starting to look like a really strong first half for them.
Oh yeah, absolutely it is. That clutch from Yabby is so massive. I mean, it obviously helps when you win 5 of the first 6 rounds. You've already gotten to a comfortable point, and everything there is just adding on to the lead. And some good calling from Cadian, like we saw yesterday. First time out used by FaZe to talk things over with the 3 weapons they saved. They'll be buying up around it. Twist has to descend to a FAMAS. Same with Kerrigan, but it's not. Oh, Kerrigan's actually going to the MP9 for utility. It's not really the weaponry they got to worry about. It's this Heroic giving them so many different looks on this T side.
Yeah. The variation round to round is huge. Very hard to keep up with and read what's coming next. Even just the times that they've gone A, some of them have been set up, some of them have been just, you know, more contact plays, and it's. If you're the forward player, if you're the anchor on that side for Robs, it's very hard to call and say exactly what is coming your way whenever they show up. Here we go. Round number 14. FaZe desperate. If they lose this round, they're going to get wiped out in this first half. Could very easily be a 9-6 finish if they don't win this one. Oh, look at Kerrigan. MP9 goes in and finds Tess's. Some sweet revenge.
Good success getting aggressive. FaZe once again denying even the first step over to Heroic. Yabby trying to flirt with the idea of coming through the double doors. Rain clotheslines him. Follow-up smoke will delay things even further, and the bomb is on the wrong side. Cadian and Shush got 1 minute and 15 seconds. Oh my lord, he's pushed through. He's taking the risk, and he's got the first.
He's out of his mind. Come on. Shush gonna be taking down Brokey. They find him finally, but Cadian is on his own.
I can't believe he just did that. I can't believe he's actually just did that. Not only done it, but just created an opportunity to actually win the round.
We saw this during the major, but he's in such a tough position right now. And smart, I think, for Robs to fall really far back so that he's not going to have any easy fights where he can sort of run in and just fight someone who's straight up battling him. This is a question of just making it as tough as possible for Cadian to find one more shot with that AWP.
It's all down to timing. Which side is Rain looking at? And how does he want to play it? He's not too dedicated to the fight. I think he's going to be more than happy to give Cadian the plant.
Yeah, but Cadian isn't going for it. He wants to get up close. The right idea, but he'll be found by Rain. You can sense it. Whenever he's in these clutches, there's always that slim chance that something could be working out. But well played from FaZe. Taking this control out here, even if they have very limited weapons and even worse utility, they still managed to do it.
Yeah, but Cadian's a madman. Cadian just seems to lean towards the unexpected, and it's provided the opportunity. Yeah, what do you... Yeah. Why would he do that?
Nobody knows. We need a whole team of anthropologists to figure it out.
Yeah, cornered animal and all that. Back to the A-bomb site. Cadian and Stound to lead the way. Brokey's here early to provide support to Rops.
And that's not nothing. Brokey's got 18 kills.
I'd be interested to know that. I mean, that very easily could be a play from Rops. Hey, they've abused me a couple times. I haven't been able to handle this. They're probably going to come back to A for this last round. Someone help me out early.
This is close, but they're boosting up on top. The flick nearly connects. The grenade on top, and Cadian is dead. That's actually a huge grenade. Look at Shush and Stound. That gets denied.
They got to back away. That's a lot of manpower, a lot of resources they had. And A main to start the round, and all of it has to readdress. They got to start from scratch in the middle.
They try to smoke him off, which he might have to respect given the AWP situation on his side.
Look how dangerous the defense is, though, when FaZe is doing this and being aggressive and taking control of the B lane. Like, Rain is able to peek towards middle. If there weren't smokes up, Rain and Brokey would be challenging right now. FaZe looks like they know what's coming.
Try and see if they can reach the middle and push. But as you said, they already know. This is not going to be a surprise at all. FaZe are well aware. 35 seconds. This has to be perfectly clean, or Heroic will run out of players, but even worse, only run out of time. Even before that happens, smoke goes down to buy a little bit of space. 25 seconds. That's a good follow-up. Flashbang still gets no scope and a follow-up.
You can't do that.
Well, he just did it. He's not asking for your permission or anyone else's. Triple again. 21 kills for Brokey in the opening half of this game. Shush goes down last. It's an 8-7 finish. And a really, really exciting game coming up. Second half is right after this.
아니, 나는 그...